Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Hub back in the video today, and today the Houston Astros beat the St. Louis Cardinals 7-1 in spring training. This is the Houston Astros' fourth straight win in spring training, and the Astros had a couple of pitchers make their spring debuts today. Christian Javier and a couple other pitchers off the Astros bullpen made their spring training debuts. This was a really good game for the Astros, really progressive game for the Astros. I think this was one of the Astros' best games. They've gotten the double digits a couple times, but I think the good thing in this one is that we saw some of the starters, get some runs in, 3 runs when the starters were out there. Kyle Tucker home run, Yordan Alvarez and Altuve knocked in runs in the third, and some of our pitchers that once the season starts, that we're going to count on, looked really good today, and let's get into that. Astros went 7-1. 12-6 is the final score. 12 hits for the Astros, 6 hits for the Cardinals, 0 errors in the ballgame. Win goes to Christian Javier. He's 1-0 in spring training, his first game in spring training so far. And he pitched 3 innings, gave it 0 hits, 0 runs, 3 strikeouts, 2 walks. He looked great. Loss goes to Zach Thompson. He's 1-1 in spring. Pitched 3 innings, 3 hits, given up 2 earned runs, 3 strikeouts, 0 walks. Scoring summary: Jose Altuve hit an RBI double to center in the third. Cartini scored. It's 1-0. Then the third inning, Yordan Alvarez hit a single to right. Altuve scored. It's 2-0. Sixth inning, Kyle Tucker hits a home run to right. It's 3-0. Seventh inning, Rapazzo grounded out to shortstop. Scott II scored, and it is 3-1. Then Will Wagner with a sacrifice fly to center. Loperfido scored. It's 4-1. And then with another home run for the Astros, Palma hits a home run to left center. Bastadas scored at 6-1. And then Quincy Hamilton with an RBI single to left. Loperfido scored at 7-1. Altuve was 1 for 2 today. He doubled to center in the third with a run going in with Cartini scoring. And that was 1 RBI for Altuve, his first RBI of spring, and that's his first hit of spring, I think. Yordan Alvarez also was 1 for 2 today, but who replaced Altuve, actually pinch hitting, which was surprising, Mauricio Dubon, who went 2 for 3, played the rest of the game, played second base, reached on an infield single to third, Pena to third. The 7th, he had a single to right, Loperfido to second, and then he grounded out in his final at bat, Loperfido to second. Yordan was 1 for 2. He singled to right. Altuve scored. He walked in the 5th, Dubon to second. So he had a walk and a RBI single today. He was replaced by Quincy Hamilton, who flat out in his first at bat, Loperfido to third, and he singled to left to score Loperfido in the 8th. So he moved Loperfido twice and had an RBI. So a sacrifice in the 7th to get Loperfido to third, and then a single to left for an RBI. Bregman was 0 for 3 today, flat out twice and grounded out. And then Will Wagner replaced him, was 0 for 1, hit a sacrifice RBI, and grounded out into fielder's choice. Kyle Tucker was 1 for 3 outside of his home run. He struck out and popped out. And then in his final at-bat home run, he hit a home run. Corey Julks replaced him. He had 1 at-bat and singled to center and played right field. Dubon to third on that single. Jose Abreu was 0 for 3 today. Flied out, popped out, and flied out. He was replaced by Pedro Leon, who played center field and grounded out in his only at-bat. Chas McCormick was 0 for 3 in center field today. He grounded out to second, flied out to left, and he grounded out to shortstop. He was replaced by Jordan Brewer, who only had 1 at-bat and was 0 for 1. Jeremy Pena was 2 for 3 today with an infield single to second and a single to center, 2 for 3. Bastadas replaced him and had a single to center and scored a run. Then Trey Cabbage was 0 for 3 starting in left field today. He struck out swinging and struck out 3 times, 2 swinging, 1 looking. He was replaced by Palma, had a 2-run home run. Cartini was 1 for 2 playing catcher today. Had a double to right and grounded out to shortstop. And Joey Loperfido was 0 for 0 because in his 2 at-bats he walked. Played left field and replaced Cartini. Christian Javier went the first 3 innings. After that, Montero pitched in the 4th inning. That was his first time pitching this spring. He gave it 1 hit, 1 strikeout. Josh Hader pitched in the 5th. He gave it 1 hit. This was his Astros debut. 0 runs, 0 walks, 0 strikeouts. Not bad for him. Brian DeBrey looked good. He pitched in the he pitched in the 6th inning. He gave it 1 hit, and 1 walk with 2 strikeouts. Wander Surio pitched the 7th. He gave it 3 hits, 1 earned run, not good for him. Taylor Scott pitched the 8th, and then Drew Stroman pitched the 9th with 2 strikeouts. Great win for the Astros. Love your thoughts on the game in the comment section, and peace out. Go Astros.